Hi guys, it is Wolf Bruce with Wolf Brothers Gaming back again in the division. And I'm going over finally doing a video that I've been asked a few times to make. I'm going to go over my build, my stats, my gear, talent, all the important things. I'm also going to explain to you why I do those and try and give you an idea of what you might want to do for yourself. So, to start off with, the weapons I primarily use are a SOCOM M1A. The one I have has Deadly and Brutal, so its critical hit damage is increased and headshot damage is increased. It's only level 30, but I haven't found anything better to replace it. Words are hard. For me and my firepower, it does about 40,500 damage per bullet. I have on there 92.5% magazine size, which means it has 19 rounds instead of 10 rounds, because that's a huge difference. Yeah, but it also has 12% weapon damage on there. Great thing. I also have headshot damage and crit hit chance. My optics, stability and initial bullet stability on the large muzzle, and accuracy and stability on the underbarrel. And the beautiful solid teal skin, because why not? Midas. Midas currently does 121,000 DPS for me. It's a little low, but I've been trying to get more health because I was really squishy. Really squishy there for quite a while. So, there's that. Midas currently does 10.1k damage for me. As all Midases now have on them is responsive, which increases your damage by 13% when closer than 10 meters, which honestly, if I'm using that Midas, most of the time they're within 10 meters because it's my panic button when they get close when I'm on the M1. Self-preserved, which is a super powerful talent. I kind of insist on having on whatever submachine gun I'm using, be it the Midas or when I craft myself up a Vector. I've made like 30 of them and haven't found one I like yet, but it's a small mag. I'll deal with it. Need to get me an AUG. But anyway, also has Vicious, which is a critical hit chance is increased by 13% while at full health. The mods I have on it are critical hit damage and magazine size, optimal range and critical hit chance, accuracy, critical hit damage, stability, and hipfire accuracy. Also, you'll notice I keep a Pecan as my third because it is a very solid light machine gun. There's a lot of situations where machine guns come in handy, mainly whenever I'm trying to CC and hold down a whole group. I put incendiary rounds in and unload. Pecan handles it. Pecan is buyable at your regular market just with credits, real easy to get. It's got Swift on it, which increases reload speed, which while not that great on pretty much any other gun, on a light machine gun, it's big. It's also got Destructive, makes Pecan really useful. Throw some explosive rounds in him and just decimate some of them high-end mobs in challenge modes. Armor, because they have a lot of it. Those big dudes with machine guns, yeah, wreck them. It's great. Ferocious, damage against elite and named enemies has increased by 13%. I think that's another one that is a super powerful talent that you're going to want a lot at high end, because if you think about it, pretty much everything's elite. So elite are purples and golds, and named are obviously the named ones, and everything is pretty much purple or gold. Purple up, let's say, yeah, purple or greater. Anyway, so the magazine is increased mag size, critical hit chance, optimal range. I don't know, it had critical chance on it. I wanted it, so critical chance is an important one there. The muzzle is stability, because it's a light machine gun, and horizontal stability, so it makes it when it's jumping around, at least it jumps up in a straight line. Alright, so let's show you how all these things work for me. I'm not going to take cover because that makes it cheaty, but yeah, so it's a critical. Stop being a critical. Thank you. 40,491 damage to the body, 127,257 regular headshot. A critical headshot is 216,337. It's a brutality. Let's see, Midas, accurate 11,390 to the body, and if I can make it stop critically, 17,086 to the head. Now the benefit to the Midas, remember how it heals you for every critical? It heals you for 3% of the damage. So let's see how many orange numbers I get here on this clip. So yeah, it's a massive heal. Don't mind the UI bug. I actually am at full health, or else that would have healed me a lot more. Anyway, let's see. Let's go ahead and pull out the pecan. Just do a quick look at him. I have no idea how to pronounce it, so if anybody knows how to pronounce it, let me know. I think pecan's funny, so I pronounce that. So 7,462 to the body. To the headshot is 14,924. And yeah, just unload with pecan pretty easily and hit. Doesn't do as much damage as my other guns, but the more important thing with light machine guns is that they can do suppressed. So if this is a mob, like this dude over there that was in cover, he'd pop up, do his peekaboo thing, he'd put a couple bullets in them, they get a little white words over their head that say suppressed, and all you gotta do is just do like this number right here, and he won't stand up, he won't move, he won't do anything because you're scary with this giant rifle firing over his head. So you can say suppressed, which is really handy if you're with a submachine gunner, because you can just do that while you walk up to him and then switch and, you know, melt his face off. So that's pretty much it. Or if you're in a group, whoever is your submachine gunner can run up there and melt his face off. Or shotgunner, whatever floats your boat. Let's see. Alright, so abilities, skills. Now, these change. I change my skills a lot. Survivor Link's pretty much a constant in Dark Zone. If I'm with a group in challenge mode, I switch over to Recovery Link just because usually there's like 3 people with Survivor Link, so I'm either doing tactical or recovery. And I also do the support station just in case they're, you know, nearby when they die. I throw it. Support station, honestly, it almost never leaves my bar. The main reason, like, my skill power is crappy. You guys all saw it. It's bad. It is really bad. I don't use skills much. But support station, the whole reason I got it is not actually to heal me, because it really doesn't heal for nothing. But whenever I'm in danger, Dark Zone, I've been real annoying and knocked people, fell down, and then popped up and shot people in the back. But you can't die, basically, while that thing's up, because all it does is you go down into a revive. It will start reviving you as soon as you get suppressed. So you go down, and as long as somebody doesn't bink you in the head and shoot you enough times to kill you before you're revived, you're revived. You stand back up, you explode it like I just did. It heals you, gives you an overheal, which is like an extra health randomly that they can chew on while you get yourself situated and, you know, murderize them with this. It's also really great in challenge modes because you can throw it. So say dude over there goes down, I can just step back and throw my support station over there and he'll heal, or further, because that happens. Alright, let's see. Also, I use Seeker Mine with the gas charge on it a lot. You'll see, because I'm about to start doing solo modes, guide walkthroughs of all the missions on hard mode, you'll see this a lot. I throw it, things stand up, they get dizzy after they get hit with it, they can't hit me for a while. I love this thing, it's great. It's a damage mitigator for me because their accuracy just goes to hell. Once they've been hit by it, they'll shoot a wall thinking it's you for a while. It's good times. It's pretty funny, actually. It's pretty entertaining. But since my skill power is so crappy, I never throw stuff out. None of my skills do any damage. So I use this one. I use Pulse because critical hit chance and critical hit damages are great. The only reason I don't use it as much anymore is because my crit chance is pretty much maxed on the one that matters most. And I know the crit damage is great. So I still do use it pretty much always on my bar in Dark Zone, is these 2 skills. But in actual missions, when you have 4 people in a challenge mode, there's people that do a lot more than I do. So I usually stick to doing CC with the Seeker Mine or Flashbang with the Sticky Bomb, which, yeah, I know people probably don't agree with me on this one a lot, but it's pretty freaking awesome, especially in skills like Russian Consulate, where you can't put down a turret, you can't, even your little Seeker Mine, they will hack them and turn them against you. So yes, don't be that guy, by the way. If you're in Russian Consulate, there's a thing, a lot of the mobs in there can hack your stuff, so if you throw a turret, it's going to end up shooting your own team. Don't be that dude. It's bad, and it's very annoying. especially when your glass cannon DPSer is like 40 feet above in front of you, and you throw a turret right next to him, and all of a sudden he's on fire and have to deal with that. So don't be that dude. Just don't do it. If you like, use sticky bombs or something, because those can't be hacked, or if they can, I've never had them hacked. But yeah, just shoot it, flash bomb them, they get stunned, or you can do the BFB, which is actually a pretty dang good explosion. But these two, no, no, bad. Don't do it. Okay, even these they hack sometimes if they get close to it. But yeah, none of these things that just sit, have a mind of their own basically. Don't use them, because they'll take them over and then it's all bad. It's all bad. Anyway, talents. I'm pretty heavily invested over here in security. You'll see pretty much every build guide now is using this talent. One is none. It is probably the most overpowered talent in game right now. It's a headshot hostile to have a 50% chance of not consuming the bullet. Yeah, it doesn't sound like much, I know. But when you're using even a machine gun or a shotgun, it's stupid on a shotgun. But even like my M1A, 19 rounds, right? So let's count here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. You get the idea. Your mag gets huge. That 50% doesn't go like into your backpack of ammo. It goes straight into the magazine. It's exponentially and just stupidly increases your mag size on pretty much every weapon as long as you can consistently get headshots. So even on this submachine gun, I mean, pretty much all of them have a, they lift up. So light machine gun definitely does it too. Assault rifle, they do it for days. But yeah, I mean, you just fire for days. It's broken. It's broken. I'm sure they're going to nerf it at some point. But for now, just make it a constant. You're always going to want that. Now the 3 variable ones I switch around a lot, but I'm pretty much set on these ones. It's on the move. Killing a hostile moving reduces incoming damage by 30% for 10 seconds. That's great for the way I use the submachine gun, because I'm either at range and using a submachine gun as panic button, in which case I'm usually spray and praying while I'm moving to different cover. So if they die while I'm moving, hey, free 30% mitigation, I'll take it, thank you. Or I'm charging up in the middle of the fray and shooting them in the face, which again, more mitigation, thank you. Steady hands, this one's it's basically 25% more stability for free. And it's funny, it's like, let's see, let me put Pecan on here because it's the most obvious with him. Let's go ahead and get him. Alright, so let's look at it normally, huh? Oops, try to do that again. Alright, so he went from like 85 to 66 bullets to get to the top of his head. Not touching the joystick at all. Now I am, but going to the shoulder. But yeah, massively increased. And you know what's funny? So you stand back up, sit back down. Hey, looky, it's doing it again. Broken, right? All you have to do is increase stability all the time, just by doing a little A and then A again. That's all you gotta do. And usually I reload, I stand up, take a look around, reposition a little bit, just get a better angle, and boom, up and going at it again. You can't even do it while you're aimed in. Just walk up. Oh, there he is. Okay. It's stupid. It's another one that I kind of have to have. Let's see. Precision. Headshot a hostile to pulse him for 10 seconds. Well, as you guys may have guessed from other things, I headshot a lot. Like, that's my thing. It's the off button. I hit off buttons. I'm probably about 7 out of 10 headshots with the marksman, and I do pretty good with the submachine gun too. I do a lot of headshots. So the benefit of this is it pulses them. I get all of the benefits of actually using pulse as a skill for free. And since I haven't been carrying pulse anymore around, it's great. Plus, particularly in situations where anybody that's dealt with snipers with a sniper rifle knows the sniper game. You see the big spotlight pointing at you while they aim at you. You shoot them right in the spotlight, scope, go right through their scope into their friggin' head, and they stop trying to shoot you. It's great. You can kill a sniper with them ever shooting anybody, not even once, just by shooting them every time the light goes on. They flinch, you shoot them again, eventually they die. It only takes like 3 bullets. This is great though, because when things are popping their head up to look, you see NPCs do all the time. They'll be in cover and you'll be like, stand up, man, I won't kill you already. They like tilt their head up a little bit while they're moving around. I don't know what they're doing, but they move their head around. You get a shot on it. You hit it, you know exactly where they're at. They stand up usually shortly after that, and you blast them. It's easy. Definitely useful talent. You should try it. Let's see. Other ones I use is adrenaline. When you're not fully healed, you can hit this. It overheals you, which is useful to charge into enemies. Let's see. This one, if is useful in challenges if I bother to put it on there, because whenever you revive somebody, it's 50% mitigation, and it seems to work with the support station too. So if my support station reses them, I still get 50% mitigation. Very handy. Let's see. This one is also very good. Critical save. I use it a lot when I'm soloing. When you're at low health, that's air quotes, just in case you can't see those. I'm doing the air quotation thing. Low health is when you're below the last bubble. So when you're below a 3%, you hit it. It heals you up majorly and gives you 40% mitigation to get somewhere safe. You add that in there with your signature skill, it becomes useful. This one, it's handle. I use it sometimes. If I have to go full healer for a group, I'll definitely use it. But as you guys saw in my lovely stats, my electronics sucks. You don't want me as a healer. You don't. It's just a bad call. It's a really bad call. But anyway, yep. Electronics, for those of you that need to know, it powers up all of your skills. All of your skills, your grenades, stuff like that. They'll hit harder, they heal more, they give you more of a bonus, more of a buff. Anything with any of the skills electronics works on. Stamina, that's just your health, man. It's just your health. You live or you don't live. It's by your health. Firearms, yeah, that makes you hit harder. And basically every single point of firearms is a % increase on your weapon damage. It's a beautiful thing. Let's see other things to go over. Explosion scavenging. I recommend that over 148%. The only reason mine's lower is because I've been moving around mods and stuff. But let's see, my gear here. Armor, hybrid armor's talent's rapid. Decreases the cooling down at my support station. My mask, if I eat a med kit, it also drops, cures me of being on fire, of bleeding, of any of that stuff. Perceptive item find and critical credit find bonuses are increased by 25%. This, best as I can figure, you notice I have both of them, stamina and firepower, because I pretty much always have that on. It is super useful and important for me. Yeah, so that applies the benefit you get from scavenging. It doesn't just add into your scavenging, as near as I can tell. So definitely a good talent there. Let's see, gloves. These things are savage, and I mean, not on top of the fact that they're savage, they also have the talent savage on them. This is a brilliant talent. Critical hit chance increased by 13% against targets out of cover. So if I'm rushing anything, if I'm with the marksman, all I gotta do is wait for him to move. You dink them hard enough, you hit them with the gas bomb, they stand up, they are out of cover. It's a beautiful thing. I recommend that talent on every glove ever. It is the biggest bonus of critical bonus that you can get on gloves. There's ones that increase your bonus by 9 critical hit chance by 9% for the first couple rounds of a rifle, anything. This is the one that you can control when you want that bonus. You can get it pretty much all the time if you're smart about it, and it is on all weapons all the time. 13%. Huge bonus. Look into it. They also have a small machine gun damage. That's another thing you need to have on gloves if you ever use a small machine gun. I got a kind of bad roll on it, but trust me, it makes a huge difference. Use it, love it, you'll appreciate it. It's also got health on kill. I stack health on kill a lot, and critical chance. I stack both of those things a lot. Those are kind of, even with the M1, my critical chance is 20%, or pecan, sorry, it's 20%. It's good. Yeah, and you guys should totally stack critical chance. It's definitely a thing. Let's see. Health on kill 21%. I kill something, I heal up 21% of my HP. That's 12,000 health every time I kill. On top of the 3% healing I get every of damage done every critical. It's important. You want it. I would use it. If you're a damage dealer, you should definitely have health on kill, and you should have at least one weapon that's really high damage that has that lovely talent self-preserved on it. Yeah, so I think that's about it. Oh yeah, my holster, I know it's the lowly purple. Out of all of my golds, pistol doesn't count. Nobody cares about pistols. Arc, yeah, totally do something about that, devs. Nobody cares about pistol. Anyway, it's the only purple thing. It is still a level 31 purple thing, though. And if you notice the stats on it, 587 fire. Well, that's with the mod, but yeah, over over 400 firepower, health, and electronics. It's the only thing I got with electronics on it, so I need it. It's got the mod slot. Mod slots are super important as well, and seeker mine damage that helps with my gas thing. Yeah, that's about all I got, folks. I'm going to wrap it up here. Remember, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up down there. I know it ran a little long. I tried to talk fast. I'm a little decaffeinated. I'll try harder next time to be more prepared. Anyway, yeah, so go ahead and shoot me a like. Leave me a comment if there's a video you want to see. As I said, my next little bit that I'm doing on here is I'm going to go through and solo every mission on hard mode and do a guide on it real quick. It's my quest for today. Yeah. Oh, if you don't know, shoot me a subscribe. I do videos all the time. I am very responsive. If you leave me a comment, I will respond to it. If you say you want some video on something, I will figure it out and make a video on it somehow, because that's kind of my thing. Anyway. Yeah, alright guys, go end it up. Go ahead and see you next video. Later.